Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to see love in the general for the sign of Gemini for a week ahead. So watch this video. If you're a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you're dealing with one, keep in mind this is a general reading. So take what resonates and leave the rest. If you want to have a personal reading, link is in the description. If you want to follow my Instagram, the link is in the description. So now let us see messages for the sign of Gemini for a week ahead. Also, if you don't already know, I'm a Gemini Sun myself. So hey Gemini, love being a Gemini, love reading for Gemini. Let's see messages for my gems. Let's see. So what is the blessing coming in for Gemini, please? Hold on a second. So what is the blessing coming in for Gemini, please? What's the blessing coming in for Gemini? What is the blessing coming in for Gemini? The blessing coming in. Okay, so the blessing that is coming in is the World card. So I see Gemini, you are definitely elevating in your life. You are going to the next chapter. Some of you feel like you've completed one chapter of your life, and this has been a cycle. I would say this might have been going on for last 7 years. Somehow I'm just getting 7 in my intuition. So some of you were going through a period in your life which was maybe 7 years long, and now finally it looks like you're moving out of that, and you're completing a chapter. You've learned some major lessons during this time, and you're breaking free from patterns, right, and basically going to the next level. Some of you're also becoming more enlightened in your spiritual journey. You might have become more enlightened, more awakened because of whatever happened in your life. When you look back, you're not able to resemble yourself with the person you were 7 years back, and now like it's completely changed, and not just in looks. And there are people who are just like same, like even if like I have some college friends who are just the same when I used to study with them in college, and today like the same mindset, the same shitty personality. But you Gemini, I see that something has happened in your life in all these years, that you've just massively changed as a person. And your school friends, college friends, when they connect with you, they might be complimenting you like, Gemini, you have changed a lot, and you've become very successful, or you've just become very awakened, very spiritual, enlightened, mature, wise. I see all of that has happened for you. So this was a massive chapter that took place in your life, and now you're closing it and you're moving to the next one, which is great. Some of you're also overcoming a major health issue, like you were struggling with it for a very long time, and now finally you're overcoming it, and you are either meeting a healer who's going to help you to overcome this, or a therapist or a doctor or whatever, or maybe just, I don't know, somehow you're just getting rid of it. That's what I see. All right, what can be a possible blockage for Gemini that Gemini needs to keep in mind? Your blockage is 6 of Wands. Gemini, you also need to be a little more humble during this transition is what I see. Some of you may just start thinking of yourself as someone who's like, superior than others. So this is something that you need to keep in mind. Do not let your victory get to your head. Basically, do not become smug. And I also see that you will be going through a major victory, and like there's going to be success after success. So like multiple success opportunities are going to come in your life, and after a while you may just become smug, or you may just become very overconfident, and this might actually backfire you. So your message is to stay humble, stay grounded, and keep working, and do not try to overestimate yourself. Work hard, and work hard persistently. If you will do that, I see that you are going to be onward and upward in your life. Like nothing is going to stop you, but just make sure that you do not let your success get to you, right? So as I read a quote, and it was very beautiful, which said that becoming successful is not difficult, staying successful is, So if you become successful once, that's fine. A lot of people taste success, but very few people are able to maintain it. And this is what the 6 of Wands is telling you, that you will be getting an opportunity to be successful, but just make sure that you're staying humble, you're staying grounded, and you're working persistently so that you can sustain that success. Okay? All right, now let's see what is coming towards Gemini in career and finance for the week ahead. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Tables are turning, Gemini, if you had been feeling stuck, stagnant, whatever. As I said, and by the way, 2 major arcana, and both represent massive shift in life. So I see that definitely, Gemini, you are in between some sort of a massive shift in your life, and things are changing for you, you know, and it's like you're breaking free from a karmic pattern, like a karmic lesson has been learned, and now finally you're breaking free. So that's happening for you. So yeah, coming back to the Wheel of Fortune. So I see that Wheel of Fortune states here that things are going to be 180-degree opposite of what they were in your career. So if you had been feeling any problems, any stagnation, whatever, if you were not getting as much returns in your career or finance, I see that things are going to turn and you are going to get what you deserve. The Wheel of Fortune also says that the situation is going to improve for the better. So positive shifts happening, tables are turning. What is the advice? No, what can be a possible blockage for Gemini in career, please, for the week ahead? So your blockage can be 3 or 1 in the Knight of Swords. So maybe trying to do things in a hurry, that can be a blockage. So just make sure that you don't, you don't be in a hurry and you take your time to get into whatever you're trying to. I see some of you Gemini, you're very excited to start things, but then midway you lose your momentum and you just lose your interest and you just leave things halfway. And that can be a blockage for you, because what it does, it just piles up a lot of pending work. So you might be having a lot of pending work, but you still keep on jumping into new things, and this is something that you need to cater to. All right, Gemini, so take some responsibility. Try to be more responsible, more organized when it comes to your work. 3 of Wands as a blockage can also be that, again, not planning things properly, not taking the time to evaluate different aspects of a situation and just getting into something, you know, head on without thinking too much. So this is something that you need to keep in mind this week, definitely. If you're trying to do anything, just make sure that you're taking time to plan properly, and only then you're starting whatever you're trying to. What is the advice for Gemini for career, please, for week ahead? Your advice is the Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords, first of all, as an advice, can definitely be that you need to take care of your money situation. You need to watch your spending. This week, another advice is, again, be optimistic. I see that somewhere you might be, you know, doubting your capabilities or whatever. You don't have to. If you stay optimistic, you stay positive, things are going to work for you. And also, do not try to take shortcuts this week. I see that if you try to take the time to do the routine work, and if you try to like start from the scratch and you complete all the tasks, you know, and then you do whatever you're trying to do, then it's going to pay you in the long run. So just make sure that you're taking your time to do things and you're not trying to take a shortcut, basically, because I see that if you will take a shortcut, you may make a mistake and you will have to come back and like redo stuff, and you will waste time there. So instead of that, just make sure that you're taking time and then moving forward, right? Okay, now let's take your love life, Gemini. Give me the present for Gemini in love. What's happening for my Gems in their love life? Wow. The Empress with the 9 of Wands, Gemini. Some of you, you may be pregnant. Not sure. You may be pregnant. All right. If not, if this is on your mind, if you have been struggling with pregnancy, you know, like infertility issues or pregnancy or whatever, I see some sort of a healing can actually come in and you may become fertile with help of a healer or whatever, you know, some sort of help is on the way. Now, coming to your relationship, I see that right now your guards are up when it comes to someone. You are not giving into a situation, you're trying to like take a step back. Things might not be good between you and someone. I see some sort of a turbulence is definitely going on. Some of you may be carrying the child of this person, or if you are a guy, then you know you might be in a conflict with a woman who has your child. So this is possible. Obviously it's going to be very for specific people. For people who are obviously not pregnant or whatever, then I just see that there's a lot of potential that you see with someone. Definitely you're looking forward to this connection as something which has a lot of potential. However, right now you both are not speaking. Some sort of a turbulence is going on. Your guards are up. You're not letting this person come in. You're like, you have to show me that you're worth my time, and then only I'm gonna entertain you. So you are standing tall, you're standing your ground, and you're not allowing anybody to come with half-ass energy is what I see. What is the blockage for Gemini, please? What is the blockage for Gemini in love? The blockage is the 9 of Swords. So the blockage, you're having sleepless nights. Somebody is not giving you the truth and it's adding to your anxiety. You might be dealing with someone who doesn't tell you the truth. And this has been worrisome for you for sure. 9 of Swords, you're not able to sleep. You're having anxiety. Some of your sleep schedule is like really messed up. And it is definitely affecting your health as well, you know. So that is that. Some of you got to know about something very shocking recently, like a shocking news came in front of you. And after that, you're like very panicked when it comes to this person. Maybe you got to know something about this person, the situation. Some sort of a bad news came to the front, you know, definitely. And it has been bothering you is what I see. What is the future for Gemini in love? What is the future for Gemini in love, please? What's going to happen next? Lover's card. Love is definitely going to come in your life, Gemini. I know that right now you're not able to trust it for sure. You feel like it's never going to happen, but this is your own card, Lovers, which says that not only, by the way, bottom of the deck is 4 of Wands. So I see that there's definitely love coming in. Some of you, there might also be an option to choose between 2 people. Maybe between a fire and an air sign, so that is possible. There can also be a Taurus in the picture. So I see in the future you will have an opportunity to have a very passionate connection with someone. You see how they're like so passionately looking at each other. This is like a soulmate connection, very deep and intense. So there's a very deep, intense connection up there for you in the future, and bottom of the deck 4 of Wands also shows that this is very stable and committal. And some family affair might be involved in it. So you meet this person at a family get-together, or your family introduces this person to you, or this person talks to you, to your family for the, you know, relation, whatever. So I see that. The good thing is that you're moving out of this 9 of Swords. It's a very difficult energy, definitely. If you're feeling this, I'm really empathizing with you, because I've been there when you're not able to sleep and, you know, you have anxiety and all of that. It's a shitty place to be, definitely, but the good thing is that you're moving out of this and you're moving towards Lovers, which definitely assures that there's going to be a love which is going to be worthwhile for you, and 4 of Wands says that it's going to be a beautiful connection for you in the future. Lovers definitely talks about choices as well, so you may be having choice between more than one person, of course, and you will have to decide which way you want to go. What is the advice for Gemini here, please? Your advice is the 9 of Cups. So Gemini, just focus on your happiness and internal happiness, not the external one, internal happiness. And I see that you will get whatever you want. By the way, how many 9s do we have? We have 9, we have 9, we have 9, and there's another 9 at the bottom. And 9 is just before the completion. So I see, again, you know, it talks about just on the verge of completing something. And I see, Gemini, that you have been really unlucky in one or the other area of your life for last few years. And finally you're breaking free from that and you're moving into a new chapter in your life. That's what I see. And this is going to feel very fulfilling, very, you know, happy and that kind of a thing. When you get this, you'll be like, okay, like this is why whatever happened in my life happened, you know. So your advice, 9 of Cups, is asking you to focus on your healing, your internal happiness, and that is going to guide you to make this choice, because you will have a choice in the future. And then how you will have to make this choice? By focusing on what makes me happy internally, you know. And that is the person that I would like to go upon. So that is what it is. Wow, another 9, Hermit. I see that your internal voice is going to guide you to make this decision, and I see that you will be able to make this decision. Things are healing for you when it comes to your love life. Right now, you might be in a retreat mode. You might have taken a step back when it comes to your love life. You might not be talking to someone, is what I see. Again, we have the 9 of Wands. So you might be in a retreat mode, and which is good. You're taking a time to disconnect from the world and focus within you and heal and all of that. And this is actually going to put you to this path of success. So give me guidance for Gemini, please. Let your friends help you. Some of you, this relationship is going to come through your friends, or maybe somebody is going to talk to your friends to connect with you. So I see very soon there's definitely someone coming in, and this person is going to talk to you, talk to your family, involve your family, something like that. And some forgiving is going to take place. Maybe this person might have hurt you and they would want you to forgive them, something like that. I definitely see a new chapter is starting and a massive one in your life in some or the other area. And I see that you will have to make a choice in the future. Regardless of what you choose, you definitely are going to manifest love. Like if you have been single, love is going to find you. There's no doubt about it. So that's pretty much your reading. I hope this helps to resonate. If it does, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. I will see you very soon in the next video. Till then, you guys take care, stay safe, bye.